From a Christian perspective, deaf people are one of the most unreached groups in the world, with only 2% identifying as followers of Christ. Community Bible Church in San Antonio is on a mission to change that. Their mission is to bring the gospel to the 78,000 deaf and hard of hearing residents in the city. In today's Inclusion Unlimited, Emma Siebold reports on how CBC's deaf ministry offers church without barriers.
For years, Pastor Ashton Luff taught and interpreted American Sign Language, ASL, at Community Bible Church, which has one of the largest congregations in the city. But Senior Pastor Ed Newton saw a much bigger vision and role for him. He approached him to move from interpreter to preacher full-time at CBC, but that would mean leaving his home church in Dallas. So for years, he declined until God spoke to his heart.
Somehow, he said, Ashton, I want you. It feels like Uncle Sam. They said, I want you. So, then I was preaching the word, talking about Jonah. And, sometimes pastors, when they preach in their hearts too. And that day, when I preached and I said, when you delay your obedience, it's still disobedience. Every time I'm just here, my heart just beats so fast. When I'm teaching here during those 4 years, beats so fast. I arrive home in Dallas, nothing beating too fast. Then I prayed and said, Lord, why? You need to obey me.
That calling led Pastor Luff to leave his home church and step into the role of leading a fully deaf ministry at CBC. The ministry meets every Saturday at 5 p.m. at the Central Campus. The service not only offers ASL, but also voice interpreters for people who are not fluent.
It's good to have a deaf pastor, a deaf-led church service. Why? It's their heart language. Everybody needs a heart language. So, can you imagine you go into a museum and you go in the museum and you see this big art picture, right? So when you look at it, you don't just walk by it. You look at it and it has a meaning, has a purpose for everything. Thunderstorms, clouds, suns, birds, everything that has a meaning. Same with ASL. When you have a deaf pastor signing, you will see face expressions. You will see movements. You will see tones. That's art. With an interpreter and a hearing congregation, it's hard to gather that and make it an art.
For Pastor Luff, this ministry is more than a church service. It's a place where the deaf community feels seen, valued, and truly included.
Today, there's not a lot of resources that are provided. We need those resources to help us grow, understand, do more, right? So here at CBC, I feel included. Before, I've never felt included. What's that mean? Kingdom. And the scripture clearly says that heaven, earth should be the same. That's how we should feel included.
For Inclusion Unlimited, I'm Emma Siebold.
Wow, that was an amazing story. Thank you, Emma. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you next time.